Hey everyone, and welcome to Butchie Boom. We're so glad that you can be here. Today we're going down to Saratoga Lake. That's right folks, you can see it straight ahead of you. I'm not kidding you, Saratoga Lake. We're right here on the south shore. We're going to take a right here on 9P and we're going to head straight on up into Saratoga Springs. I'm not going to take you that far. That's a pretty long trip. That's about 12 miles or so from here. But if you're looking for something to do in Saratoga, this is a place to come, to Saratoga Lake. There's no need to worry about what to do in Saratoga. There's lots to do, including Saratoga Lake. With that said, did I tell you, ask you guys to subscribe? If not, please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, share the videos. It really does mean a lot. We work hard for you guys to put these out. With that said, let's get on down the road here. We're heading on down 9P. This is a short drive from Saratoga, folks. We're heading into Saratoga just for perspective wise, and that just happens to be where I was coming from because I said I drive for Uber. If you're interested in any of the stuff I do for Uber, I'll throw some cards up. We have some live trainings for Uber drivers. We're very proud of that coming up on August 20th. Here I go digressing again. Let's continue on. So as we go on down 9P, we're going to pass MANGINO'S, wonderful, wonderful restaurant. Across the street is PANZA'S. I know the area very, very well. I moved up here in 1996, if you can stand it. It's a long time ago. I was very fortunate to move into some apartments that are coming up here on the left-hand side, about a mile down the road. My backyard was Saratoga Lake, and there was my roommate at the time. He had just bought a new boat for his birthday. We didn't have a lot of money, but we had a boat. We had an apartment on Saratoga Lake. What more could you ask for? Especially in your early 20s, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I don't want to digress. But Saratoga Lake is a lot of fun, folks. You've got Brown's Beach, you got Doc Brown's, you've got all kinds of things. You've got the public launch. So listen, speaking of the launch, I need to tell you about water toys. Oh, here's where I used to live, over here with the brown roof on the left-hand side. I'm digressing again. Anyway, water toys. Lots of things to do. If you're going to bring your water toys, make sure that you bring gas. Every year people run out of gas on that lake, and what a pain in the rear to get gas out there. There are a few spots on the lake that you can get gas. Check it out. It's expensive, folks. 2 or 3 times what you pay at the gas station is what you're going to pay for gas on the lake. Now, when I had my boat on the lake, there's a couple of places. The first place was down at Brown's Beach. Very easy access. They have private docking over there. They sell the gas. You pull on up. You just got to be very, 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 very careful. Don't forget to turn your bilge on. I don't want to tell you that. And your blowers when you're up there at getting your gas. The other place is down towards the public launch. There's a couple of marinas up there. I must admit that I normally would just go to Brown's Beach and get gas if I needed gas on the lake, or I would just huff it up over to Stewart's. There's 2 Stewart's here on 9P. We just passed one down towards Brown's Beach. And speaking of Brown's Beach, we're going to get you to Brown's Beach. I made a mistake during the editing, so that's why we have to do it this way. But I'm going to bring you to Brown's Beach towards the end of the video, so don't go anywhere. And the other Stewart's is straight ahead at the other end, like by the public launch. So make sure that you stop and get gas. Fill up all your gas cans, bring it with you. The last thing that you're going to want to do is run out of gas again, like I said on the lake. I don't want to be repetitive. And again, it's very expensive. And while you're at Stewart's, make sure that you grab your sunscreen, bug spray, and your fluids and stuff, because it gets hot on that lake, folks. You're surrounded by water and you can jump in and cool off, but you still need to replenish your fluids. So make sure that you bring plenty of water, along with your other cold beverages of your choice. But make sure you bring that water. Don't forget your hats and sunscreen. Really, really important out there. The light reflects right off of there, and trust me, if you don't want to look like a lobster, not a good one either, you want to wear that sunscreen. It doesn't take very long. So, as I was saying to you, if you're looking for things to do in Saratoga during the dark days of track, or you're just in the area and you're looking for something to do, there's lots. So, like I said, you can go to the track. And we've got some videos on this. We even went live to the track once, and we're going to be doing it again a couple more times, especially for Travers. We're going to be there for Travers, folks. So make sure you check us out live. What else is there? Oh, the Saratoga Winery. We did a video on the Saratoga Winery. We did a video over to the Gideon Putnam over in Saratoga Spa State Park. Speaking of Spa State Park, we also did a video on SPAC. It's just, of course we couldn't get in there because SPAC wasn't open at the time when we did it, or maybe it was just Trey Anastasio, he was the first one going to be there. Whatever the case may be, I couldn't get inside, and all the precautions and all that stuff. But we are going back inside, and we're going to be tailgating live there during Dead & Company, Willie Nelson, maybe Zach Brown, and a couple of others. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll post it in the description below, and everything that we're talking about will be in the description below. And by the way, none of these folks that I'm talking about in this video are sponsors. We're not sponsored by anybody. We do this on our own dime, folks. Let's see, what else to say? Oh, so back to SPAC. So we did a video on SPAC. We put if you're in town, and make sure you check out butchieboom.com. That's our webpage, and go to the social tab. On the social tab, we put all the SPAC shows that are going to be there for this season. So if you're looking for something to do, that may be an option too, is checking out a concert over at SPAC. But there's nothing, there's no shortage of things to do. And the other thing too, folks, speaking of SPAC, they have an actual walking tour down through the park. So if you pull into SPAC on Route 50, on the Route 50 side, there's a walking tour led by music that you can walk down through the park, even though there's no concert going on. You can still go down there, and it's free. And you walk through the park, and what a wonderful tour that is. And the tour is guided with music. It's quite nice. So if you're looking for something like that to do, looking for family-friendly things to do, there's always that. The other thing, I don't know if you're watching this video because you're thinking of moving to the area because you're part of the Global Foundries. We're doing a video on Global Foundries so that folks that are coming to the area for the new expansion, we have a huge expansion around here that's happening over the next couple of years, folks. Bringing lots of folks in from all over the world. So we did a video. We're going to be putting that up over the next day or two on Global Foundries. So people know where it's at, what the area looks like now. It was ducked off, a few years back. This was nothing but a bunch of forest where that was at. And now it's, big high-tech chip manufacturing. I think it's one of the largest in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Certainly one of the largest in the country. In fact, the whole Capital District, the Albany Capital District, has gotten really big in the whole tech nano industry. So if you're into that, this is your area apparently. So make sure you come on up and check us out. There's lots of things to do in Saratoga. So if you're just tired of bumming around in the town, that's great. There's a lot to do there. If you just want to get out and see the sights, nice drive around 9P, around the lake is beautiful. Or maybe get on up to Lake George and go check out a ride on the Minnehaha. We did some videos on that too. You can go for a drive on up and down Prospect Mountain, up towards Lake George. These places are not far from Saratoga, so there's lots of things that you can do. But Saratoga Lake, it's a lot of fun. We're coming up here towards the public marina, or the public launch. The public launch is really your last time before you jump on the water to check all your boating and safety supplies. So make sure that you have enough gas, of course, and there's gas all around. Just before you cross the bridge up here, we'll come across, you'll see that there's marinas that you can get gas if you didn't bring a gas can. And the Stewart's is right here, so you can stop and get gas at Stewart's, fill your toys up if you're bringing them with you there, right there at Stewart's. Make sure that you go into Stewart's and grab your water and any cold beverages and stuff that you're going to need, some snackies for the water for however long you're going to be out there. I'd also bring Band-Aids. Make sure that you got sunscreen and bug spray and a hat. But take my word on it, I'm not going to explain the reasons why. You're in the water and it's wide open and it gets hot. Even on a cloudy day, folks, it's deceiving. It truly is, I know from experience. So the public launch, when you get up here, make sure you check your safety equipment. It's coming up on the right-hand side. Like I said, there's 2 Stewart's on this road. Here's the last Stewart's. There's one way back up by Browns Beach, which we're going to get to you in a second. Where that car's turning is the public launch. And down there at the public launch, past the public launch, there's some campgrounds and dock rental space. I'm not sure if they're still doing dock rentals, but I believe they are. You can go on down there and check them out. But we're going to hang on up here and go over to Brown's Beach so we can show you the Brown's Beach like we promised. It'll be coming up here shortly in just about 2 seconds. 1, 2, and there's the sign. I'm not a video editor, folks. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this. This means so much to us. I cannot express how much work we put into this, but it's fun. We enjoy doing it. And so it's our pleasure to do it because you guys are enjoying them. I just can't get over it. You are enjoying our videos, and that shows by our subscribers and how many people are watching. So thank you very much. Please don't forget to check out our other videos that are coming up. We also have a video coming out this week. It's the week of the 9th, touring Skidmore College. What else? And like I said, Global Foundries. And Doc Brown's is right here on the right, folks. So as I'm rambling on, we're here in Browns Beach. Doc Brown's to the right. You can't miss it. The beach is up here to the left. The marina, that's it is a private marina. The rates are reasonable, my understanding. At least they have been in prior years. But you need to check and find out. You can even store your boat here year-round. The beach, I saw a sign that said was $3 admission. I'm assuming that's for all ages. You know, you probably shouldn't assume. But look at that lake and that sand. You know, you can walk out there about 100 yards and still not be, probably for most folks, be, you know, over your waist because of the sand. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.